All right, bass. Remember we said 10 bass T or 100 bass T. The bass stands for what's called baseband. And what baseband means is the signal is not modulated, filtered. It's basically raw, okay? One of the things that helped with Ethernet make it sort of cheap is that it makes no effort to filter the signal at all, okay? Remember when we were talking about the phone system and we said they sampled certain ranges of your voice? That saves them bandwidth, but it costs them money. Ethernet, they don't do that at all, okay? So basically here, if you think about it, if I have a source and I have my cable and then I have my receiver, what we're going to do is this whole thing, so all frequencies are in use, basically. There's nothing filtered about it. Okay, so that's what baseband means. You guys know you want to know the opposite of baseband. Oh, what's the other problem you have in this class too? I can just flip over my stuff. In the face-to-face class, I have sections of the chalkboard, and I move to a different section of the chalkboard. So baseband, the signal is over the whole. Basically, you have to assume it's over the whole cable. You can't put another signal in that cable at the same time. It makes it cheaper, but again, you can't share it, so you lose a fair amount of your possible bandwidth. Right? The opposite of baseband is called passband. And what we do with passband is that was where we take certain portions of the signal. So you remember we had our 300 hertz to 3400 hertz, and we just sampled the rest off, right? It's a passband filter because this section passes through that band, right? So passband, we filter the signal, and then we can modulate it. And this is where it gets fun. I can actually take this disturbance here and I can transmit it at a different frequency. So I may put it up here at a higher frequency. I can take someone else's and put it down here in another frequency. And as long as I have bandwidth, I have these multiple channels. You can kind of think of it like I was talking about the fiber optic cable with colors, different colors, or it's like on a radio station, right? You know, there's a certain range you use in stereo. I don't know what the range is. It's probably like 40 to 22,000. And then they modulate it and put it in the FM band, and then we tune. So the sender modulates, then the receiver has to have, we'll just say a tuner of some sort. So they have to have some way of being able to tell which signal's which. That's a lot of money. So DSL, cable, it's more money for the equipment. And the great thing we like about Ethernet is it's dirt cheap. When Ethernet first came out, you could buy an Ethernet card. You guys remember cards? None of you guys know cards. You could buy an Ethernet card for about $200. If you wanted to get a token ring card, it was like $500 or $1,000. So that's why Ethernet just took over. And especially once we went to unshielded twisted pair. So that's passband. I just want to make sure you know bass versus passband.